And you got released, and you know, everybody. He said, "I thought I told you when the comet was coming."
Yes, because I told them, I think in 2017, that the comet is coming and no one can stop it. But it went over their heads. So that's why when I came out, I did the song. I thought I told you that the comet is coming. Yes, but the original song, it kind of went over their heads.
Did you believe it then, really?
Hell yeah, I never doubted. Ask anyone. That was all of my co-accused that I was with. Even people I spoke to on the phone.
The day you heard the ruling by the Privy Council, and I don't know if that was maybe the redeeming day, or maybe the day when you realized that they weren't going to try to pursue it again.
Oh.
Who told you that message that day to say, hey,
Which
listen,
one?
you're going to be, the Privy Council agrees that that trial was no good, and that conviction needs to be overturned.
Yeah, but I knew it was no good. That's why I always tell people that I was coming out, bro. It was just a matter of time. Because once it hit the United Kingdom, those guys are going to be looking at black and white, pen on paper, and be like, nah, this is bullshit. They're not looking at Vybz Kartel. They don't give a fuck about cartel. They're dealing with the law. And I knew I was going to come out. You understand? I tattooed 238, which is the paragraph. I actually knew the paragraph that was going to free me. It's paragraph 238 in my transcript. That's why I tattooed it on my face in prison before I came out.
What's that paragraph? What's it about?
It's about the misconduct and how they handle the
jail
trial.
phone.
No,
the jail phone or the...
No, how they handle the jurors. It's like
the jurors
they were trying to intimidate them.
That they had to come with a verdict.
That they had to come back and say, nigga, you guilty. So yeah, so I tattooed 238. So that's why I always said, bro, I knew I was coming out. It was just when. Because all I wanted was it to hit England. I told him, asked him, before I came out, bought cars, houses, just chill. Brought my woman to Jamaica, live here, I'm coming. Like, come on, who does that? I do that.
When it comes to music, you're re-releasing one of my favorite projects, the Viking project.
Yeah.
People want more music.
Yes.
Right? And we used to you releasing at a hectic pace.
I know. I'm not in a rush right now, though. I'm chill. I'm not in a rush, you know what I mean? I'm preparing for my concert, and I still put out like 4 songs since I came out.
You're also Grammy nominated?
Exactly, so I'm just chilling. Like I said, I'm almost booked out for the entire of next year.
Now, you know the guys are fans them, you know them going, and they got along crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, this had a grace period for you to get, obviously, you've been looking healthier and healthier.
Yes.
I see you working out. I'm glad for that.
Yes, I'm in the Kim.
You look really happy.
Yes.
You see,
in the Kim.
we see you happy with your lady, but once it get to our March, April, they want a song a week, or they want.
I know how my fans are.
They want the hectic pace again.
Yeah. And I can give that to them, but just not now.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? In a few days, I'm doing arguably the biggest show I've ever done, ever. You know what I mean? So let's get over that hurdle first, drop the Viking album in January, and then we work on new music.
How do you prepare for a stadium show? I remember one of the last performances I've seen you do.
Yes.
I love that performance so much.
Yes.
It's like a 40-minute performance.
In Tobago, I think.
It messed up, but you're performing one of my favorite songs, which I hope you perform, but you got too many hits. That's another thing I want to talk to. And you're performing Poss McGunn.
Yes.
But the audio mess up. Oh, man.
Yeah.
And I said, I want to watch him perform this.
Yeah.
Live and feel the energy.
Yeah, I have to perform
that.
I have to perform that, definitely. How
do you prepare after all this time? You know, people know you as a performer. You know, you were very, you're very honest. Like you always said that, hey, listen, you were learning to get better with performances.
Yeah, true.
Till you got to a point that I thought you were really good.
Yeah, good.
But the women like you, the killers, everybody who listened to music, whatever listen to, you got to that point. How do you do a stadium show? Because that's different. Yeah,
I mean, it's different, but I've done a lot of stadium shows outside of Jamaica. Yes, in the smaller islands, because, Cartel going to us island. Everybody's coming out, so it's got to be performed in the stadium. So I understand the specs. what is interesting about this stadium performance is that how the stage is built. So there's no backstage. The stage is square and it's in the middle of the stadium.
So
there's
360 stadium.
360 stage. So there's no backstage. And trust me, when you see how the stage
So there's
is set
more
up,
people usually.
Yes.
Because there's a whole science behind that.
Exactly.
If you do something where there's a back,
Yeah.
that means it's
You
a 270.
lose-
You lose the
exactly.
people. So
You
people
lose
gonna be all around.
all around. So that was one of the ideas for it. And just to give the people them something amazing,